I'll give you three. This is the book here, and you might expect me to talk about nettle tea or nettle soup or something like that, which very common, and a lot of people like them. But the three I'm going to mention is number one is making a nettle fertilizer for plants. So just get a bucket, cram it full of nettle leaves, fill it up with water, leave it at the bottom of the garden for a couple of weeks, and it'll start to ferment. And you can do the same thing with comfrey, of course. With the nettle version, it produces a liquid that's very high in nitrogen. So after it's finished the fermenting, you just decant it into another bucket, straining out the nettle stalks, and then dilute it 1 part to 10 of water, and then you can use that to feed your plants. So it's especially good early in the season because it's got lots of nitrogen to get the plants growing strong. So you can use that in pots, in your raised beds, and for house plants as well. That's number one. Number two is it's just leaving a patch of it in your garden is a brilliant food source for some of our favorite butterflies and moths. So some of the big common ones like red admiral, common, small tortoiseshell, peacock, their caterpillars all have to eat nettles to go through their life cycle. So and moths as well, like the burnished brass moth, which is one of our most beautiful moths. The young live on the nettles. So that's reason number two. And number three, which is a slightly more unusual one, is use as a pain relief for arthritis. Now, arthritis runs in my family, unfortunately, and I feel it sometimes. And the way it works is that if you have part of your body, let's say your knuckles, that are suffering from arthritis, excuse me, if you brush a nettle over them so that it stings the area, what happens is the serotonins and the histamines in the nettle sting, they're neurotransmitters, and they send messages to the brain, which go to your nerve endings, which will reduce the sensation of pain from the arthritis. And in fact, this was discovered by the Romans when they came here 2000 years ago. And of course, they came from a nice warm climate to our cold winters. They were suffering from arthritis, and they used to thrash each other with nettles to try and reduce that pain. Of course, the downside is you get the pain from the nettle sting as well. So you have to work out for yourself which pain is worse.